Yo, what's going on, everybody? Matty Ice here with Profit Props. This is the sharp side. As always, we'll recap yesterday first. Good, bad, or ugly. Yesterday was ugly. 1-4, two of my losses, each coming from a hook. We get one more point from Dame, one less point from Giannis. Now we're looking at a 3-2 day. Trey, terrible read. Dude went crazy. And Russell Westbrook, the only reason we cashed is because he had 6 rebounds in the second half. I was sweating. I thought we were going to full reverse fade. Tough to lose to by the hook, but anyways, I digress. We're on to today's slate. I'm excited about today's slate, and I've got one play out already and a whole sheet worth of leans. Derek White over 13.5 is my only play. We got a lot of things to talk about today. We'll start with the Knicks and the 76ers game. Problem with this game is a boatload of questionables. I think I watched the Philly game last night, and it seemed like the expectation was basically everybody that sat yesterday would play today. So Maxey, PG, Embiid, I would assume Martin, Lowry. I think they're going to have a full squad. Also, I'm gonna approach this game like both teams are healthy, basically. 25.5 was available earlier on Embiid, and I honestly at this point wish I took it here. We'll go full screen. Honestly, at this point, wish I took it already. My projections are 28.3. So let's see if we still have an edge. $28.3, run it. No, 8.5% edge. I mean, I lean over still here for Embiid. I think it's a good play, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to be running it. Lean over, though, 8.5 point edge. Some people would play that. Also, lean over for Karl Anthony Towns here. Yeah, he had 21 in the previous matchup this season. I don't love that. I hope this game stays competitive. That's 5-8 of the last 10. Projections for Towns here are 26.3. FanDuel opened 23.5 and was as cheap as 23.5, 111. I honestly think if we wait, I don't see any 23.5s at the moment, but I think if we wait, we see one again. This bumped up. It looks like it's bumping back down. I lean over for Cat. I would absolutely run a 23.5. I think if y'all see one, let me know. But it looks like FanDuel might bump back down. I like Cat at 23.5. All right, let's go see what I got on Brunson. No, I'm almost exactly on Brunson. 26 is my projection there. Maxey, 25.12, so a slight lean over for Maxey for me here, but it's not going to be enough to run it. Miles McBride, I love him for a big day if Brunson does sit. I don't think Brunson's sitting in this one. But if he does, I do love that. Yesterday, I tried to play PG's RAs over. That was without Embiid. With Embiid, it's a different story this year. I'll show you. Without, with. I assume they're both playing today as well as Maxey, so going to stay off of PG's RAs here today. Nothing for OG for me. Honestly, I do lean under for Mikal, and I think there's 17.5s out there. Let's see. Mikal Bridges. No, my edge is basically, or my number is basically 17. It just says there's a slight edge because the 16.5 is plus money. Those are not plays I generally attack. I think I do lean over on Hart as well. Yeah, 13.8, but it's not enough. I got some leans in this one. I do like Towns and Cat both to give you 20. I like them both more than Embiid. Let's go through the rebounds in this game, see if there was anything here. Also, anyone new in the chat, feel free to throw any requests you have in there, and I'll go over them. Kind of like Maxi's rebounds under. Fanatics, DraftKings, both at even money, under 3.5 even money. How do I feel about his assists? I do lean under, but not as much. He had 5 in the matchup this season. I do lean under for Tyrese Maxey, sorry. Paul George. I don't see how you could play this. Honestly, lean under. Let's go see how his player type is specifically. What do we got for PG? Paul George points. They are 30th versus pick and roll ball handlers, but they're number 1 in isolation and number 4 in spot up. Kind of a weird game for him. He had 29 in the matchup prior this year. Okay, that is good to know on 19 field goal attempts. I'm gonna stay away. I'm gonna stay completely away from PG here. Honestly, let's find out what's happening in this game before we attack that. Man, I like Cat's rebounds at 14.8 is my projection. 13.5 is crazy to play the over. I do lean over for Josh Hart's rebounds as well. Let's go look at Hart. Josh Hart rebounds 12 in the matchup earlier this season. Yes. Man, we can lay at 9.5. 9.5, 120. That's an offshore book. 9.5, 130 at DraftKings. Oh, I have a bookmaker, so I'll go hit the 121. But even at 130, I like this. No, I don't like his PRs near as much as his rebounds. I'm putting this down. I don't think I'm playing it. I'm putting it down to come back to at the end of the stream, though. Josh Hart over rebounds. I'm not so much worried about his PRs. Boston, Toronto. Y'all know me. I don't really like these big blowouts. Let me see if I had anything in here. Oh, I did take Derek White over 13.5 points. We can break that one down, but not really going to be anything more for me in this game. Where's Derek White at? So 3 stinkers in a row. I will give you that. But outside of that, season-wide production's been really good. With Porzingis, it's still been very strong. There's obviously the blowout potential, but he's over in 5 of 6 wins of 10 plus with Porzingis this season. My only play so far, honestly, this one maybe I should have put 1.5 units on this one. I really like Derek White points over in this game. Outside of that, I do lean over Grady Dick's points as well. And I believe that was about all I had going for this game. Let me pull up my model here. Derek White, I have at 15.89. Brown, I have at 23, basically, right with market. Porzingis, I have at almost 20 points, so it's close but not enough. What about Tatum? Because I have Tatum at 28.88. Yeah. It'd be 2 players in the same game, and I hate it because it's a blowout. But I do lean over Tatum as well. I do like Tatum's over as well. Yo, appreciate y'all tapping in. Davian PRAs, yeah, I'll definitely go over that. Boston's defense, not the best defense to match this up against. Don't fear him losing minutes even in a blowout, though. That's the good part. I could see how you got there. Let's go get projections. I like it. I like it. Not enough for me, but I like it. I see how you get there with the minutes. Sub, bro. I appreciate you tapping in. Nah, nothing else for me in this Boston Toronto game. Do lean over Tatum's points. Everything else kind of spot on. Chris Taps lean over points. I do lean over. I'm at almost 20. Outside of that, nothing. Maybe a Peyton Pritchard big game in a blowout possibility. But nothing else for me in the Boston Toronto game. Huge slate too, so we got to kind of keep every game if we're going to get through it in an hour. Jaren Jackson, I do lean over. 24.2 is the projection on his points. You can play a 21.5, 110 at Rivers. Yeah, the model likes the over, but I cannot get there. Market support's also puzzling. It's gone up and down. So as much as I lean over for Jaren Jackson Jr. here, I think I'll leave it as a lean over. Also, I should have done this, right? Yeah, I'm good. His assists. All right, I got you. Market line is 2.5. My line is 2.63. Let's go run that versus the market. If you play the DraftKings number, you got a shot. 109. You got to get a really good number for Jackson. Looks really good in the last 10, though. Like I said, if you're under 110, it's a good play. I don't like it at 130, though. I'm showing 109 right now at DraftKings, though. Sorry, that's Caesars, not DraftKings. Caesars moved. Actually, FanDuel's 113 is not bad either. Points, Zach Edey, John Morant, not a big fan. Actually, I think San Antonio struggles versus transition. Jaw. 13th, not good, not awful. 21st versus pick and roll ball handlers, it's not good. I will go over CP3's assists. I know on this game now. Honestly, I lean over for Ja in this matchup. I lean over. He's got to get the minutes, but I lean over. We had a request on CP3's assists. I like his points over as well. King of the court today. You probably can't go wrong with Jokic, but everybody's going to be on that. Is there a sleeper in mind today? Actually, hold on. I do track PRAs. Largest right now, 42 total. Keep going. Maybe Giannis. Oh, that's yesterday's data. Disregard that. Disregard that. Jokic has got to be the easy answer, man. But there's probably a sleeper. Let me keep going through it. My fault. You said CP3's assist, bro. I gotta go get my projections. Chris Paul. Points, I'm at 10.9. I lean over for his points. I lean over his assists as well, but I like his points better if we're being honest. PA 17.5, 125 at ESPN also looks good. I gotta absolutely love shit today, though. We gotta shake off yesterday. I gotta absolutely love shit. I love that Derek White play. I do lean over CP3 points, assists, and PAs, but let's leave it at that. Minnesota is a 2.5 point favorite. All right, good to know. Man, the model wants me to play Vassals under, but I feel like a couple of times I've played it this year and he's absolutely fried my ass. Yeah, no, and it's a positive scoring matchup for him. No, I'm gonna just stay completely away. Players with similar scoring types are averaging 4.2 more points a game. Staying away. All right, let's go to Atlanta versus Chicago. Trey fried my ass yesterday. Let's go look at Vucevic, though. Looks like a lot of red recently versus them. Vucevic 20.37 is my points projection. Where does that get us? Not enough, but I do lean over. Actually, I got one I think I'm gonna play in this game. Is it still available? FanDuel is there. Y'all want to take a ride with me? I really like it. I really like Zach LaVine over 26.5 points, and not just because it's cute. Not just because the write-up would go hard. It's because they're 21st in transition, 29th versus pick and roll ball handlers, and 30th from above the break. We got to play it. All right, let's quit talking about it. Where's the best spot? 120 ESPN. Going once, going twice, sold. 120 ESPN, Zach LaVine over 26.5 points. I knew I was going to play that coming into this, if we're being honest. I needed no persuasion. This makes the third play, too. I do have Curry's over in RAs. I forgot about that as well. Posted that last night. Projection for LaVine, let me double check. I believe it's 30.3. It's 30.4. Edge percentage on that, 20. Wait, let me get the right book. 18.55%. All right, lock that in, and we are good. I knew I was playing that, honestly. I can't believe I didn't pull the trigger as soon as it came up. All right, what about Josh Giddey under 13.5 points? Anyone want to run that with me? I gotta run this, I believe. Model projections are 11.6, which is honestly closer to where the market opened up. Yeah, they opened 11.5, 113. Let's go see how we feel about his rebounds and assists. Assists, lean under as well. Rebounds, Would you look at that? Do we want to take PRAs? Rebounds, 8.5. That's scary. Assists, 7.5. A little scary. I think I like this Josh Giddey under. Let's just do this to be aggressive. Wow. I still this one. But hold on, let me check something else out. I think Levine or no, they were both there. Yep, I just double checked. They were both there. 13 in one matchup, 18 in the other. The 18, he played 33 minutes. They were missing Patrick Williams, Lonzo Ball. Storch, you know I'm on stream, buddy. Come on. 7 days a week. 5 days a week. Yeah. Oh, Zach Levine. I'm on stream. Let me get off here. All right. Yeah, I did not put Zach Levine's name in the Discord. That's my fault, boys. That's my fault. Got it in there now. 8 and 7 assists in the two matchups. It's really not. Looking at his player type, it's not a good matchup. We're gonna have to leave this as a lean, but love it as a lean. Let's go look at Dyson Daniels. Can we do that? Points projection are at 13.5, 14.5 minus 0.5 is good value. No value on his assists, but I do like his rebounds under as well. Jalen Johnson could be back. DeAndre Hunter's out. He's coming off the bench. He's your minutes. He's your points off the bench. I do like the PR unders, and it looks like I'm getting. You're all over his unders again. I like his points and his rebounds under. I do lean that way 110%. I will go over this when we get there. Dyson Daniels. Yeah, I'm going to have to run this as well. I'm going to run the PR under 20.5, 120 at ESPN Bet. Dyson Daniels under 20.5 at ESPN Bet. Damn, I hate that he's over in 2 or 3 versus this team this season. Without Hunter in the one, also without Bogdanovich. The one he went under, they were pretty healthy. The other one again without Bogdanovich. Oh man, Dyson Daniels under PRs. Trey's playing. Bogdanovich is playing. Are they what's the injury status? I'm gonna run this. I think I'm gonna run this. Let me go see the Hawks lineup. I'm looking for DeAndre Hunter. I'm not seeing anything on if he's gonna run it. I'm gonna save this, but I'm going to after injury news comes out, I'm gonna have a play on this. I have a play on this. I like Dyson Daniels under. All right. Was there anything else in this game for me? We played Zach Levine's over. Quickly, let me go through the model. Points, lean under Dyson Daniels. We just spent a brick of time on that. Lean over Kobe White, but I'm not playing two in the same game. I do lean under Trey, and I'm kind of kicking myself because there wasn't under 29.5. But he also burned me. Was that last night? Are they on a back-to-back, or was that 2 nights ago? Yeah, last night he burned me. Went fucking stupid last night. Stupid ass fucking. Levine, I already played it. Giddy, we spoke about. I like Giddy PRA under, honestly. No, it was PR unders. But it's not a good individual matchup for him. Well, it is. Players similar to his scoring type have kind of cooked them. Lean under, Giddy points a lot. But let's move. Orlando versus Milwaukee. Let's go through the injury report here. Middleton, game time decision. Pretty banged up here still. Brook Lopez, let's look at it. He's been in the model frequently. 21, and that was against. That was 10 days ago, 5 days ago. Okay. Let's go look at the Bucks over for Paolo. I definitely want to look into that. My model likes the under on Giannis, but I got cooked yesterday, so we'll stay far away from that. Points wise, Paolo is where I really want to look here. I got hooked by fucking Dame yesterday. Yeah, if you had 23.5, you would have cashed. We had 24.5. Fucking brutal. Giannis under, absolutely not playing. Now, Paolo's points over 27 in the last matchup. 2 games back, 2 days rest here. I don't know if we see him get to 30. If we see him back at 30 minutes, this line's free, especially against the Milwaukee defense that's not that good. Orlando, Paolo Banchero. Let's move this line to 24.5. He had 34 against them 5 days ago. Number 26 versus pick and roll ball handlers, 22 in transition. Oh man, I feel like I want to run this again. Paolo 20 plus parlay piece, please. Paolo 20 plus ESPN bet. We got to build an ESPN parlay today. So Paolo 20 plus is on it. Giddy under 15.5 points is on it. That's how you make that easy. I'm not touching Embiid or Towns on that. All right, we keep moving. Paolo 20 plus. Yeah, Paolo 20 plus is a parlay piece for us. Any rebounds or assist props y'all want me to go over? I'm going to look through my model and see if we have anything. Giannis assists over. They are allowing the fewest in the league. He's under in both this season. I think that's an easy one for me to stay off of. I think that's a pretty easy one for me to stay off of. 32 minutes through this bad boy. Are we halfway through the slate? I'd say we're over half. We're doing good. Okay, that does it for assists. Let's go look at rebound. I do lean under Cole Anthony's assists. We are going to have to look at that. Cole Anthony RAs. Not a whole lot of data there, but I do still lean under 9.5 point guard RAs 23rd. That's cute. Model support at all, Cole Anthony 5.5. 154. Now, I would say the opposite. I would say it's currently coming up. We'll stay off Cole Anthony. Nothing more for me in that game. Let's go to Dallas versus the Pelicans. This should be a good one tonight. DeJounte Murray. Well, let me double check. Yeah, DeJounte Murray and CJ McCollum, both good to go. Kyrie, I think, is playing. This would be a back-to-back. How many minutes in the last game? 30. They also got blown out. One moment. We'll put something random in the background. Kyrie Irving over 23.5 points here. Let me get the banner up and running too. Everything we have for today. Steph Curry over 10.5 RAs. Derek White over 13.5 points. And Zach LaVine over 26.5 points. Add the banner. Shit, let me have that scroll across the bottom. Gafford under PIA. I got you. Kyrie, McCollum, Clay, 3 threes each. Okay, I can definitely look at that in this one. I like that. I like that. First, let's start with Kyrie, 3 threes. This sold like fuck for me yesterday. I played the over 2.5. He hit 0. Now, back-to-back injury. That's scary. I will tell you what the model says, though. No, I'm at 1.6 after last night's fiasco. I do not like that. I do not like Kyrie in this one. Should he bounce back? Could he bounce back? Yes. Allowing what is that? The third most threes to point guards, 7th, 8th most overall. He had 4 in the matchup earlier this season. How many did he shoot last night? He only had 3 attempts last night. I mean, bang, bang, bang before that. Let's go look without Luka on the season. Over in 7 of the 11. Those two were last season, so that's interesting as well. I couldn't talk you off of this. I could not talk you off of Kai, but let's go look at CJ. CJ, yes. I do like CJ. I'm over 12% there. Honestly, I think the 3.5 plus money is good as well. So you're asking is more of a parlay piece, right? Over 2.5. I love it. Dallas, 3-pointers, 5th. Tough. 2nd at guards. Let's go look on the season. He was out in the one matchup this season. Okay. I like McCollum better than Kyrie. What was the last one you had on there, Clay? Klay Thompson, 3. Yeah, I'm over 3 for him as well. Yeah, lean over for Clay, lean over for McCollum. Kyrie scares me. He was dog ass yesterday. Let's go look at Gafford, though. I don't think we're looking at Gafford's 3-pointers made anytime soon. PRAs, you would have to be assuming Lively's out, right? With Lively, obviously, you'd want this under. Lively's a game time decision. Let's go with the model. Guess I got to give it a refresh. I do not see lines up on my model yet. Caesars at 22, Fanatics at 21. Obviously, with Lively, you're hammering this under, right? Obviously, with Lively, you hammer this under. Also, I feel like this plays a decent role. Yep. Pete, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. If Lively gives it a go, I still like it. No, no, no. Yes, I said that correctly. And then even without Lively, I still think it's close. I still think it's close. By the way, everything down there at the bottom, I know we got a bunch of new people tapping in. Those three down there at the bottom are the three I've played so far. Steph Curry's RAs, Derek White's points, Levine's PRs. No, Levine's points. Looked at his PRs. Gafford, PRA, I like the under, Pete. Let's just see if Lively plays. Without Lively, it's an okay play. With Lively, it's a hammer. Is anyone offering a Lively line? I don't think so, which is good. What odds on Curry? What are the odds on Curry? That's a good question. Storch, go to my page. Or Ben, go to my Twitter. There's a big write-up. I forget. I want to say I put 110 on it. Can't even remember what book I played that on now. Yeah, just let me. I'm gonna go to my profile real quick, just so y'all know. Yeah, I laid 110 on Curry last night. I want to say I played that at DraftKings. Gafford, we're gonna run the PRA if Lively runs, but until then, let's hold off. What's the deal with Zion tonight? Mindful misbehavior. I know you're a fan down there. What you got? Yeah, I messed up. I don't think it's in the court. I got to get that in there. That's my fault. I got to get that in there. What's the news with Zion Williamson tonight? It's a back-to-back. Are we all just under the assumption he's not going to play, even though he's not on the injury report? Because I do lean over for CJ with or without him. But obviously, if he doesn't go, I love it even more. Let's just go CJ with him and see if it's gonna get me off of it. Wow, it's just fucking awful if he plays with Zion this season. Just fucking awful. Yeah, I'm gonna stay completely away. I just feel like he's not because it's a back to back. I'm pretty confident in that, but I'm not playing that. Seeing how he plays with CJ. Kyrie, no, nothing for me. I'm sorry, fellas. Points, assists. There's not a lot of lines up in this game yet either, if we're being a buck. So come back for the 4 o'clock show to get a little deeper analysis into that game. That's what I'm saying. He's not playing a back-to-back. So do I just run CJ then? He's not playing a back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we do run CJ. One moment, please. 9th versus pick and roll ball handlers, 15th in transition. They are top 10. Let's see if that's really mattered or not. Doesn't look like it. Let's just go find the cheapest CJ Price. Hold on, let me check his assists, make sure, see if there's anything else I find valuable. Nah, his assists under. Rebounds also under. We can talk about his RAs later. Points, best price, 21.502 at FanDuel. The only thing I hate, if we wait, we might get a 20.5. It's on the way down. Be patient with me. Wait. Do not hit this yet because it's on the way down. We can get an over 20.5. You know, we need one big capper to come on here and be on the other side of us. I don't care who it is. Somebody play the under, move the market, and we will smash this over. Minus 129 at Rivers, 120 at DraftKings, 125 at FanDuel, 125 at Fanatics, 125 basically everywhere, 127 no vig, 127 offshore, 139 at Pinnacle. Let's just be patient. Let this go 20.5 and play the over. Ooh, can you really? Maybe we quit waiting. Doesn't really have any effect there. I wish it would show me that line instead of the original 21.505 so I could see the edge. I would say the edge is similar. I think I have to play this. How has he played in back-to-backs this season? I really think 20.5 minus 125 might be as good as we get anyways. So do we smack it? Projections are what? 23.52. Yeah, we've got to run it. I'm running that 20.5, 125. I'm running it. I'm going to just log into my ESPN real quick. Let's triple check. Do. Pelicans, player props. You gotta go scroll down to the points over under 20.5, 125. Thank you, Ben. Lock it in. Lock it in. I'm playing that to win 1 unit. Playing that to win 1 unit. Smack that. Yes, sirs and ladies, we like that play a lot. CJ McCollum over. We're good with that. Dallas. Oh, yeah. We're moving on from that game, too. We're going to move on. Circle back for Gafford. My model likes Kyrie's points under, but I'm not dumb enough to play it. Let's go to Charlotte, Utah. We can talk about LaMelo. We can talk about Brandon Miller. We can talk about, I think Nick Richards' assist made its way under the desk this morning. Yeah, we got some things to talk about here. Hornets points run the model. Looks like Miles Bridges over, maybe. Not enough. Walker Kessler points under, but I think there's no Markkanen, no Collins, no Clarkson, no Sexton. 1 second. I might make an executive decision and just fucking skip this game. Utah is already the worst fucking defense I can think of in the league. Now everybody's out, which they've been dealing with quote unquote injuries. I think they might be resting dudes and losing games. You like Mark Williams points over. Mark Williams assists. Let's look at everybody's assists. LaMelo 797. No edge on LaMelo. Walker Kessler. I feel like I just lean under everything Walker Kessler, but he's the only person healthy on that fucking team, so I don't know what to say. Hard to handicap a team like that. Like you've gotta watch those teams regularly to get a feel on that kind of game. I don't watch Utah very often. If I got a game on them, if I got a bet on them. You have yesterday's banner scrolling still? Thanks, buddy. Don't tell that fucking slip. Yep, I had it wrong. Let me actually just go delete that real quick. Easy money. My fault. Good catch, Jay Bird. Good catch, Jay Bird. Over looks like it's moving on the Rockets game. Mark Williams assist looks good. Model likes it. Do we just go PRAs? $23 when I'm at 25. Do lean over for Mark Williams PRAs here. Hard for me to get a feel on this other team. LaMelo's points I have at 29.5. So I lean over, but it's not enough for me to play at 27.5. Maybe now we're talking. That might be available 125 at ESPN even. Brandon Miller just fucking cashed for us on an over 18.5 last game. Sweaty as hell. To clarify, man, it's 12:45. Starting early. Brandon Miller over 18.5. I do like that as well. Do we run this right now? Let's go to the model. 20.73. Let's look into this one a little bit more. I do kind of like Brandon Miller's over. Just because this game's a shit show doesn't mean you can't find a little nugget. It's not enough of an edge for me. Yeah, I don't want that either. You took Mark over. Yeah, you asked me about that. Also, CJ over 20.5. Yeah. We ran that. Oh, did I not put the over? Oh my God, dude. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Am I on drugs? Jesus Christ. Please let me see if I did it right in the Discord. All right. I did not. Maybe I should have. That might be the issue at this point. Christ, slow me down. Miles Bridges, 17 and a half. Lean over, it's not enough. I'm at 18.9. And Keontae George, they're without everybody. I mean, we could even, what's his season high in usage? Because that's where we're going to be tonight. Not a lot of sample size, but I mean, I don't see how we're anywhere other than this tonight. Yeah, man, it's just not the kind of position I attack, but I feel like it's lively out. All right, hey, Gafford, go, 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 go. Oh, he's out. He's out, not in. I still lean Gafford, but let's see if we get a point. Maybe they'll be kind to us. Maybe they'll take that up to 23 and a half for us. Maybe. Keep an eye on Gafford because we would play that 23 and a half. Let's circle back real quick. No, we'll circle back at the end. I think I got 3 games left. And fuck this Charlotte game if we're being honest. Houston versus Denver. Sengun head to head, man. These games are always good. I'm excited about this matchup. All the key pieces are going to be here. Let me go see what the model says because I'm feeling an Alperen and Sengun under. Just looking around. Sengun, let me scroll down here. Alperen, Sengun. It's fucking massive ass annoying slate. Can't find no data. 20.72 points. .3 rebounds. 5.33 assists. All right, let's go see what we're working with here. Jalen Green, PRA's over off rip. Looks good. Looks like I like a Dylan Brooks under, a Jamal Murray under. That's speaking my language. Fred VanVleet under, also speaking my language. Got to bring in Vucevic's and Michael Porter Jr. stats individually. Michael Porter Jr., 18.11 points, 6.45 rebounds, 1.78 assists. For Nikola Jokic, we're at 30.41 points. Definitely seeing an edge there. We are at 13.68 rebounds. Feel like there's going to be something there. And 9.07 assists. Let's run all 3 of these new ones and see what we're working with. Like Jokic's over, like Michael Porter Jr.'s over, Sengun under. Okay, let's look. I had a feeling. Let's go individually. Points, Dylan Brooks under, Jalen Green over. And I was looking at a 22 and a half this morning, and it looks like it's gone, and I'm mad at myself. Where was that? Let me see. Or was it 23 and a half? Nope. Pinnacle had it. MG or ESPN bet had it. Damn. Jalen Green over. I do like his points over. Even at 23 and a half with a projection of 26, can we go look at Jalen Green? Also over in 3 straight versus Denver, been absolutely chucking. Does this game stay competitive? I think this spread's pretty tight. 2 to a pick'em. Pick'em, yep. 2 to a pick'em. So let's give him 30. That's not a big help, honestly. Let's go look at the matchup type. What's the matchup like? Rockets versus the Nuggets. Jalen Green. They're number 5 versus pick and roll ball handlers. They're not good versus spot up or transition, however. Oh, he is 1 and what, 10 versus teams in the top 10 versus pick and roll ball handlers. That's discouraging. That is discouraging. Stay away from the points, in my opinion. I initially leaned over, but I'm going to stay away personally. Do lean over, but 1 for 10 this season versus teams in the top 10. Guarding pick and roll ball handlers. My apologies. Can we talk about Jamal Murray's under, and can we talk about Aaron Gordon? Yeah, there seems to be no kind of questionable on him, but it's a back to back, and Gordon was on a pretty long break. Can we go look at this? He was off from Christmas until the 12th. He ran 18 and 17 minutes. Does he run at all tonight? Does he run at all tonight? Because these guys are all a lot different with and without him on the floor, especially over the course of a full game. I think you want to just wait. I kind of personally, unless something has came out that I haven't heard about, FanDuel still sitting there. Also, if you wait to closer to game time, let's say this doesn't move all day, you'll be able to lock this in on an alt line. They do open those up eventually. Jalen Green under 4.5 rebounds. I'm glad you asked, Ben. You know that's a normal play of mine, but I like getting that under 5.5. Hey Ben, what about we add that to Pialo and Giddy? That gives us 3 legs and probably plus money. Let me see what the projections are. Why don't we go under 5.5 and call the lay? Why don't we go 5.5 and call the lay? Yep. Let's go 5.5. And honestly, we'll probably keep that parlay at 3 legs. That's Pialo 20 plus, Giddy under 5.5, and under 5.5 rebounds. Giddy under 15.5 points. Sorry, that's buying up to. That's the highest you can go. And then Green under 5.5 rebounds. Yep, we love that. We love that. Half a unit. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. What was I just on though? I got myself distracted there. Oh, Jamal Murray, but I'm afraid to play it until I know more about Aaron Gordon. Kind of the same with Jokic. We spoke about this many times in the past couple days as this has been relevant again. Look at this. PRAs. There's 50.5 still out there. With Aaron Gordon, 47%. Now without his ass, cooking. So let's just wait and see. I do want to talk about Fred VanVleet because I'm not so interested in other I'm not worried about this getting affected. Can we go look at our Fred VanVleet numbers? Assist projection are 6.8, not the largest edge there. Points projections are 14.39, so I really like the 15.5 under. And I really like the under on his rebounds. What can we get for PRs? We can get ESPN 19.5 under minus 125. I didn't realize that was a stat. Let's go see how he's played. Fred VanVleet. Yeah, I already spoke on this. Denver is 5th versus pick and roll ball handlers. How has he been versus pick and roll ball handlers? He's also under a 9 of 12. I think I really want to take Fred VanVleet's PRs under. Let's do this. Let's be real conservative here. Let's go 32 just to be safe. Oh man. I still think I'm taking Fred's under 19 and a half. So let me get you projections. 14 and 17, 17.4, edge is 19.68%. It's 17 and a half if you're going to play it at ESPN. Fred PR's under. Been a cash cow for me this year. I'm going to leave it as a lean, boys. I know y'all probably hate to hear that. Give us another play, but man, we've got 4 already that I really like, and I do really like Fred. I mean, I do. Y'all know I'm going to get hung up, though, because there was a 20 and a half available this morning, and I didn't play it. If you play Fred VanVleet's PR unders, I'm not mad at you. And if it hits, I'm going to be mad I did not play it, if we're being honest. Again, I see we got a bunch of newbies jumping in. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. All my plays that I have at this point are down there at the bottom. Definitely leaning Fred VanVleet PR unders. Denver defense, point guards. PR 16th, odds versus Denver. Point guards. Be honest, seems to be a lot of green there. We're gonna keep this as a lean and keep it moving. Rockets. Man, I lean under Dylan Brooks. We gotta look at it. Denver struggle versus spot up. Yeah, they're 28th versus spot up. That's why this number's ridiculous. How's the teams in the bottom third? Yeah, average is 15.8. I'm going to stay away from this because they are atrocious versus spot up. They are atrocious versus spot up. Y'all know I want to play Jamal Murray. Let's see what his stats are with and without Aaron Gordon. See, they're pretty tight. Now let's go see how Houston guards his player type. They are 28th versus pick and roll ball handlers. You want to just stay away from Jamal today. Yeah, Matty Ice. What about assists? Maybe he won't be dishing it out as much. Assists, rebounds, those are both neutral at best. Jamal Murray. We'll circle back to this in the later show when we have more news. I just feel like we could get Aaron Gordon sitting tonight on a back-to-back. Maybe they do run in 15 minutes, though. And even if they do, I still would just want to kind of lean off of both those plays. Well, specifically the Jokic play. I might still run Jamal Murray. I do feel like I could run Murray either way, but they're 28th versus pick and roll ball handlers, so let's stay away from that. This game, I do have leans. Anthony Edwards over 24.5. Let's go see what the market's done, if you don't mind. Anthony Edwards, my numbers are 27.63. Over in 2 of 3 already this season versus Golden State. They do defend pick and roll ball handlers quite well, I believe. Yeah, they're number 2 in the whole league. That being said, he's over in 2 of 3. The one game he had 19, he shot 6 for 20 from the field. Just awful shooting night. The kind of production you want is there. If he gets a 17, 18, he's got 17 or more field goal attempts in every matchup versus them. I'm not even asking for 17. What is it if we get 15 to 22? You know, what are we looking at in a game like this? Minnesota's lucky. They've been so healthy all year. Anthony Edwards, the best price is FanDuel at 120 on the 24.5. Do I run it? Do I run it? $13% edge on the FanDuel number. That's the only place we have an edge. Also, like Curry's under, but he has been going just absolutely crazy the past couple days. Dante DiVincenzo under. I'm not touching Steph. I'm not touching his under. I will look at Dante's under. I do lean over for Anthony Edwards as well. He could get blitzed, though. They could try to take him out of the game. That's not what I'm expecting, though. Dante DiVincenzo. Couple crazy games recently. Revenge narrative. Revenge narrative. That's what this is. Forgot he played in Golden State. I lean under. Maybe he chucks a few extra today because he's hyped. I could see something like that, but I lean under for Dante's points. Draymond, questionable. See, I like Julius Randle's assists under again, but I liked it a lot better at 5.5 the other day than at 4.5 it is now. I do lean under here for Julius Randle as well. Lean over for Steph's rebounds. Interesting. I also like Draymond's rebounds and assists under a lot, if we're being honest. Draymond RA under. I'm at. Sorry, I lost him here. 5 and 5 is 10, a little over 10, 7.71% though, not enough. Wasn't Draymond doing the court if he doesn't rebound? Facts. Foul. Rake havoc. All right. probably good on that game. Let's go to Miami and the Lakers, and we're way over today. So 11 game slate. I'm not surprised. Let's knock this out in 10 though, and hopefully I haven't kept y'all too long today. Bam over 15 and a half. No edge. I want to look at Reeves under, but LeBron and AD are both questionable. I do assume that they're both going to play. They're at home, which is crazy with everything that just happened in LA. See, Reeves could benefit from Miami focusing on AD. I don't like my model leans under for Reeves, but I don't like that in this matchup. I think Reeves could, like I just said, benefit from being the third star here versus Miami. Model leans under here, but I'm gonna stay away from that. Something I'm interested in is like a LeBron assist. Let's see what. I don't see any edge there either. Bam Adebayo assists. Model leans over here. I'm not paying any of those prices for it, however. Pretty sure, yeah, they're awful versus rebounds allowed. I don't trust Anthony Davis tonight. The only thing I'm going to leave you guys with this is Reeves assists under is my best lean, but I'm going to leave it as a lean. All right, we're going to call it. We're an hour and 15 into this thing. Try to keep it around an hour, but it is a large slate. Listen, the 4 plays at the bottom are the 4 plays I have for now. Oh my gosh, yeah, I've got a meeting in 15 minutes too. I've got to end this. I've got some leans, and I'm going to circle back after the meeting I have at 1:30, which should be some really exciting news coming all y'all's way in a minute. If you're in the Discord, it should be exciting. If you're not in the Discord, hopefully it's exciting for you as well still. Anthony Edwards points over. I think I'm going to play that. I'm going to spend 10 to 15 more minutes circling through a few things. I think I'm on that. Draymond rebounds and assists under. I do like that. Fred VanVleet under everything. I do like that. Those 3 are my 3 strongest. I would say though, Josh Hart over his rebounds is a strong lean for me. And then there's a couple games where we're waiting on injury news where I could still see myself, like that Denver game. See if anything comes out in that Denver game. And let's see if anything comes out in that Pelicans game. I could see myself on CJ before the night's over. All right, that's it. That's all I got for today. X's and Overs show, which is with me and some of the other X Picks cappers, will go live at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go over college football playoffs. We're going to go over the NFL playoffs. We're going to go over NBA plays that we have tonight. And that's probably it, I think. Best of luck to y'all. I do appreciate y'all for tapping in. Just under 1,000 today. I'm sure we'll be over 1,000 with replay. So appreciate y'all for tapping in with me daily. Best of luck tonight. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Until then, let's go.